am going to say it was probably the scariest thing we've ever done on the jet skis.
Hey guys, welcome back to Professional Weekenders YouTube channel. Today we're at Sebastian Inlet and we are out here with the Sebastian Inlet Barbecue. It's a ride sponsored by June's World, another YouTube channel. Now, I've never met June, we're not collaborating with him, but we're just out here on our own accord. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. This is the first of the big rides that we've ever participated in, so I'm excited to see all the different jet skis that are out here. We're gonna go out and check out Monster Hole, do some monster wave jumps. It's gonna be a lot of fun and just explore the rest of the area. So stick around and let's go.
Let's go. All right guys, so like Lewis said, we're here. We're at the Sebastian Inlet. This is the Sebastian Inlet State Park right behind us. Really excited to be here. I know Lewis is very excited. He's gonna go make some friends. Hopefully I'll make some friends too. We'll see. But yeah, super cool to be here. We haven't actually jet skied before on the Atlantic side of the state, so it should be a good time. I'm already seeing some wildlife, which is super cool. So yeah, let's go.
All right guys, so we're sitting here hanging on the beach with my man June. He's the one that sponsored this thing. And what are we doing out here today, man?
Today we are doing like a traditional what we do here in this area in Sebastian. So our locals, we like to barbecue and hang out and ride the area. So we decided to invite everybody to come out. We're gonna barbecue here on the state park beach, and then we're gonna ride down the Mickle, do a little island hopping, and then we're gonna come back and just enjoy the area. We got the Monster Hole behind you where we can jump waves and see if if you have the skills to jump them waves.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll be watching that. I will be participating in that.
It's not, they're not really crazy out there, so it's not dangerous right now. So if it was bad, I wouldn't even bring you guys out.
Of course,
it's gonna be a great time.
Yeah, we're
Well,
excited.
we appreciate it, man. We're looking forward to it. Thanks a
I
lot.
appreciate you guys coming out, man.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hey guys, so that was the first time I ever met June. Super cool guy, super friendly. I just asked him if we could interview him real quick, and he's like, "Sure, no, why not?" So definitely check out his YouTube channel if you haven't seen him before. We're gonna put a link in the description below. Check that out, like and subscribe to him too.
Yeah, so that's the first one. I don't think he's alive. He's not moving, so yeah, I feel bad about it, but he's there. Another one over there. I see cool pelicans out there, and I see a Lewis right here, so we should be all good. Like, full disclosure, I have no idea what this Monster Hole is, but Lewis seems to be pretty excited about that. If you don't know anything about me and my riding style, it tends to be a little bit more, easy peasy. Lewis, on the other hand, though, I think he's excited about all those waves, so should be a good time. Yeah. Are you excited about the Monster Hole?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go catch some monster waves. Actually, I'm a little afraid because I don't want to screw my jet ski up, and sometimes that's how people break motor mounts. So I'm not gonna go full send. We'll go like half send. We're gonna check it out. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Don't worry, life insurance is paid, so we're good. All right, guys. So we are gonna hop on the jet skis. I think we are going to actually ride first and have lunch after we ride. We've already seen some dolphins. They were too quick. I couldn't get them on the camera. But yeah, super excited to be here. And I know I keep saying that, but it's nice to be out in the water. Yeah, should be a good time. So yeah, let's go. So we think that guy's alive. I hope so.
All right, guys. So here we go. We're getting ready to head on out. Everybody's loading up on their skis. This is pretty sweet, man. I've never been in this big a crowd of this many people all riding jet skis. We got Sea-Doo Switch out there with Randy from Florida Ski Riders. Got another support boat out there, dude. This is gonna be crazy. A whole lot of fun. It is neat as heck here. Seeing all these folks out here. Yeah, but check out all these jet skis. There's some beautiful ones out here too. There's some Kawasaki 310s. We've seen the SVHO right there. Seen some Sea-Doo RTX 300s. All kinds of cool stuff, man. People got all kinds of different stuff, all kinds of different styles, all kinds of different budgets. There's some fast skis out here, there's some slow skis, some new ones, some old ones. Everybody's welcome. Oh, and there's a little dolphin. So I think we're gonna see all kinds of dolphins out here today too. It's gonna be a lot of fun, so let's go. There's Randy there in the Sea-Doo Switch. It's pretty sweet. Everybody's starting to head out. There goes the man June doing his video. We're gonna be in the background if he's filming this way. You ready to do this? And over there too, that gray boat, that's the police watching over us, make sure nobody's out here acting a fool. I saw them pulling a bunch of people over earlier. This is all minimum speed, no wake zone. They were writing $90 tickets left and right. There's a couple people hanging out on the beach, I think unaware. It's not really clearly marked, so I don't really blame them, but definitely police out here doing their thing. man, so much wake wash out here. All these jet skis. Oh man, it's so much fun. I never rode with this many jet skis. Still ready to go way down there. We're getting left behind. We need to catch up. Pretty much right in the middle. Right in the thick of it, right in the thick of the action. Pulling up over here. Everybody's pulling up over here. We've got a little island, a little private beach just for jet ski riders today. What did you think of that, honey?
It was cool. I have more thoughts to talk about it later, but it was a little intense, but pretty cool.
Yeah, you probably get better audio on the beach. We'll check in a minute, but I thought it was a blast.
Yeah, it was nice.
You know, especially when we first started out, the amount of wake coming off everybody.
I know,
It was choppy, yeah. Oh, but man, that was fun. Actually, I want to keep going, but I know with the crowd was kind of thinning out there. Yeah, we're kind of falling behind a little bit. You know, it was only, I don't want to say what the speed limit was, but we're doing the speed limit. You know,
Not getting anywhere pulled over.
Right. Yeah, we've been through that once before. We'll link that video.
Where I got pulled over.
Yeah.
You know, it happens.
All right, but this is a cool little spot here because we're gonna get out and do some swimming. So let's get docked up.
All right, guys. So we are on our first island. It was super cool. It's a bunch of jet skis right behind us. So we're gonna, I guess, do a little hangout here at the island. It is so bright out here, but my glasses are super dirty with all the salt water. So, but for our first, I would say maybe 20 minutes, it's been really nice. I enjoyed seeing all the skis go by. I realized I'm a much slower driver than the average jet ski rider, and that's okay. Got there in one piece. All right. So what do you think, babe?
Oh man, that was a blast.
Yeah.
That was super cool. I'm honestly a little disappointed we're stopping so early because I was having so much fun.
Yeah.
And I'd like to be in a place where maybe we could, go a little bit faster.
Yeah, open up a little bit. Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. And honestly, even just so far, I've had such a great time just meeting up with different people, other enthusiasts. Because I love jet skiing.
Yeah.
And it's not every day you meet other people that know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, this has been a blast so far. I don't know how long we're gonna hang out here. Maybe just do a little bit of swimming and keep on going. But this is a cool little spot where we have to get up there and explore because it's got like a little private lagoon.
Okay.
All right, go all tied off here, and we're gonna go ahead and check out the beach up here. We could have came up on this side too. Yeah, so on this side here we got a little bay. Your head's hot?
I forgot to bring a hat.
Yeah. Yeah, out here jet skiing in leggings.
Well, I thought it was going to be cold. I didn't put the button. I forgot my rules.
All right.
The other thing I wanted to say is still so bright. The other thing I wanted to say is that there are beautiful skis out here. There are some that have really awesome decal patterns on them. So maybe if we can get Lewis to agree to it, maybe we'll put decals on my jet ski. Let's see. Comment down below if you think we should do that. Alright guys, so island one's down. We're gonna head over to the next island. Met some super cool people. Saw some CDs or jet skis rather with some pretty awesome wraps. So yeah, pretty neat.
Let's go. We got Monster Wake. Alright guys, so we just rode back from that little island stop. We're heading back over to the beach where everybody's set up. I think it's time for the barbecue. We had tons of jet skis out here, tons of boats, everybody out here having a good time. Great day for it. I mean, it's a little overcast now, but the weather's been holding out so far.
All right guys, we are back at the where we launched earlier today. Lunchtime. We are hungry. We actually stopped at Wawa this morning because we weren't sure about like the food situation, so we are going to eat our sandwiches. We did bring some cookies and things to share with everybody else, so have some of those too. But yeah, should be a good time. I was gonna hang out here, have some lunch, and then I hear after lunch we are going to go to, what is it called? Monster Hole. Monster Hole, and I want to watch. I'm not gonna go through, but yeah, this should be good too. So yeah, maybe we'll do some more island hopping. Saw a ton of dolphins today, but they were too fast for me to catch them on the GoPro, and it was too choppy for me to take my phone out. So
yeah, we weren't really stopping either.
No, we weren't stopping or slowing down. I was afraid if I got out of line, I would not be able to get back in line, or I would get past everybody else and then be lost. So yeah, so all right, lunchtime. All right, babe, so what's the plan?
All right, so the barbecue's still going on, but we're getting a little antsy, just sitting around. We got a long ride back anyway, so I think we want to go out there and make the most of the rest of the time that we got here and go check out the Monster Hole and see what that is, see what else we can kind of explore.
All right.
Before we gotta head back.
One thing we're not going to do is what?
We're not going to speed through the no-wake zone.
Right, but what else are we not going to do?
Get a ticket.
Yeah, but what else we're not going to do at Monster Hole?
Break our jet skis.
Exactly. All right, let's go. All right, so we are in forward, going idle speed. Trim is all the way set down because there's the sheriff's department right there. Not trying to get a ticket today. So, here we go.
Whoa, guys, dude. Only been out for a minute, but I can tell you, Monster Hole is not disappointing. This place is crazy. These waves are massive. And when you come down the other side here, it's like the trough on the other side. It is dropping into a hole, for sure. You got some white caps out here, man. You can do some surfing. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm looking for the hole.
What?
I'm looking for the monsters.
You're not getting the monster?
Is this monster?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, I something worse. Oh, this ain't nothing.
Okay, well, get a little bit of speed and hop over top of one of these. I fell out of one early a minute ago. I must have fell 6 feet. Put the GoPro away so I can get some footage, or so I can just have a little bit of fun. I want to go over there and play with those where the waves are rolling over.
All right, guys, so I'm trying to film this one-handed. But Lewis is out here. He's in the monster. He's doing it. Alright, I'm not trying to get sucked up in the monster here. Woo! Alright.
A few minutes later.
You alright? I mean, I know we weren't in danger, but I don't like that.
It was a bit much.
Yeah, so I'm glad we did it. Now I know what to expect. But I'm glad we're on this side now.
Yeah, it was fun to check out.
Yeah. But I definitely appreciate the goal.
I think I'm gonna have a bruise like last time.
Yeah. Nah. Oh. Are you okay though?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Alright. I just got scared when I turned around and you were on your ski. That's what scared me.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah.
I kind of came down kind of funny.
Yeah.
And it's like, I could probably hold on, but I'm probably going to slam up.
Yeah. Bail. Okay. Alright. That's okay.
I got thrown off.
Okay, because I just turned around and you weren't on your ski. So that was a thing. So, and I just remember what you said. I just didn't want to break my jet ski, right? Like I was afraid I was going to hit something too fast or too hard and then like sink. So I'm glad we did it, but I'm glad we're done.
All right, guys, so Monster Hole is no joke. The waves out there are insane. I mean, some of them are like 10 feet tall. And then you got the trough on the other side. It's probably another 10 feet. You may be 20 feet up in the air if you're not careful. So I was out there having a lot of fun, hit a bunch of waves, trying to take it as easy as I can, but some of them were just a little bit too much in it. The last one there kind of rocked me a little bbit. I kind of came down at a funny sort of angle, and it was kind of like, you know, I'm going to land probably sideways, and, you know, that may tip the ski, or, you know, I'm just going to, you know, land on the side of it. And so I made the decision just to throw the ski at that point. And yeah, I landed in the water, lost my hat and my goggles, but they luckily popped right up next to me, so I was able to grab those and swim back to my ski, which is actually pretty amazing too, just how, you know, with the waves out there, I was a little nervous at first being 20 feet from my ski, you know, if I could swim back to it, but really had no problems there. And then, you know, even getting on it, you know, trying to be quick before the next wave hit, but honestly, it wasn't too bad. You know, got back up on the ski, got things going, and, you know, decided, I think we've had about enough of that for today, but it was a lot of fun. I'm glad we did it for sure. Definitely an experience. You know, if I had maybe a rental jet ski, you know, maybe we'd be out there a little bit longer. You know, I don't want to tear this one up, but man, that was fun. So now we're just gonna head back down the Intercoastal Waterway here a little bit, see what else we can explore around the area, and then probably pack on up and head on home. We got a 3-hour drive back across the state. We got to get home to see the dog too. So, all right, let's go. All right, so like I mentioned, we decided to head north this time up the Intercoastal Waterway. And, you know, you get a little bit further away from where we were, away from Sebastian Inlet. Things started opening up. They do have resumed resumed normal operation, so we got to, you know, open it up wide open in there for a little while. And it's pretty fun. Always enjoy going top speed, even though, I mean, these are definitely aren't the fastest skis on the water. You know, it's still pretty fast. So mine do about 56, you know, like I said, definitely not the fastest on the water, but, you know, I have a good time with it. So anyways, we went up pretty much due north for a while, straight line, you know, kind of just rocketing it up here, playing around a little bit. And then, you know, even that gets old after a little while, so saw these couple islands here. And we decided we're gonna check them out, see what we can see. I don't think there's really much of a path back there through the woods, though, you know, where you can really do much exploring. It's kind of just like get out, I think, here on the sandbar, if that's what you want to do. I don't know. It's kind of getting to be a long day at this point, so I'm gonna check with the wife. We may just end up heading back home. Still gotta wash these things up and get them cleaned up, so the dog can't be alone for too long. Neat little island. And so there's like a nice little beachy area over there. You could kind of hang out for a little while. I don't think we're going to be doing it today, but there's plenty of little islands like this all up and down the Indian River here. All kinds of neat little spots where you can stop and have lunch, do a little bit of camping. This is particularly neat too. You can see all the erosion of the island there too. I'm surprised at how tall the island actually is. But that tree there is falling over. Yeah, probably everything underneath it has probably been eroded. I don't know what these people are doing here. I feel like maybe they're carving their name in the erosion or peeing. I'm not sure. Maybe they're looking for fossils. Yeah, so today's the day of meeting people. Just walked right up to those guys. Said, hey, what are you guys doing? Said they're looking for shark's teeth. They had a couple of them, some little tiny ones. Honestly, I think you find some better ones over at Venice Beach, you know, where we've done, and you know, we've got some videos on how to find them over there. But in the meantime, I think we're gonna head on back, get on out of here.
All right, guys. So we are back on the truck. We just pulled the jet skis out of the water. Wanted to give some thoughts about the wonderful monster hole, or as I call it, the washing machine, right? So I didn't think it was so bad leaving the inlet, right? But I'm excited we did it, but I'm glad that it's over. For me, I am going to say it was probably the scariest thing we've ever done on the jet skis. Not because we weren't prepared for it, not because we didn't expect it, but because of just how quickly things can go south without you even realizing it. So, not to scare anybody, but when I saw Lewis fall off the jet ski, I for a second I got a little scared. However, he's fine. He'll have a bruise, but play fun games, win fun prizes, right? So, saying all that to say, definitely think it's a trip out here, but don't think if this is like your first time on a jet ski or the first time in the ocean period that this is something to do right out the gate. I definitely think getting acquainted with your watercraft, you know, maybe taking a lesson or renting it a few times before you decide to come out here and do this. I think that's the better way to go. For me, for somebody who, you know, likes little thrills and excitement once in a while, I think it's a cool thing to do, but I am so thankful we live on that side of the coast, or that side of the state rather, because it was a little intense. So, yeah, glad that we're on this side of it. Yeah, just seeing Lewis off his ski was a little, I didn't like that. So yeah, that might have been the most dangerous things we've ever done on those jet skis. So, yeah. Now that we are in there, your eyes are bloodshot.
Right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Look all right to me. It's just salt.
Yeah. What are your thoughts about the monster's hole?
Monster hole.
Whatever. The monster's hole. The monster hole.
Monster hole, not monster's hole. That makes it sound kind of dirty.
Right. Or as I call it, the washing machine. Or the dream crusher.
Dream crusher.
Dude, for a second, I didn't think you were. I didn't know where you were. I just saw your ski. I didn't see you.
Yeah, well, I talked to the camera a bit, and you know, like I said, I was just coming off of that one kind of funky. I was just kind of at a weird angle, and like, you know, if I held on to it, there's a chance the ski may have flipped, you know, or I may have, like, you know, not been able to, you know, hold myself right. So figured the safest thing in that situation was just to ditch it. So I actually pushed off the ski.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't really that bad, but it's just the angle I was at. You know, I just didn't really feel comfortable landing like that. So that's the only reason why I ended up in the water. But and I said I was a little bit concerned. You know, being about 20 feet away from my ski out there in those kind of conditions. And I lost my hat and my goggles, but they popped up next to me, and then I was able to swim. Amazingly, you know, it wasn't that difficult to get to my ski, and then even to get back on it.
It felt like an eternity for me.
So,
watching you.
Yeah, I mean, I was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I was ever really in that much danger.
Yep. It got my heart pumping.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't alone.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah. Because I think we kind of watch out for each other.
Right.
Obviously, you more so than me say, hey, watch out what's behind you, right? But like, so also pro tip, bonus pro tip, if you're gonna go out there, turn your ski on sport mode or epic mode or whatever whatever mode you have. Because I did not do that, and in hindsight, I should have.
Yeah, and that's something I always do, and I try to remind you too, but we weren't close enough.
Yeah.
But it gives you that much more maneuverability, agility, responsiveness, so you can quickly get out of the way or shift your direction of travel if you need to be able to take a wave, you know, in a better situation.
Right. So I remember whenever we were going into what I thought was, you know, the sketchy part as we're leaving the inlet and going into the Atlantic, I was like, oh, this ain't so bad, and then like foreshadowing, like, a little sketch. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad we're on the side now.
Yeah, but it was that like one spot.
Yeah,
it was almost like a circle where
yeah.
you could see the waves were breaking. It was, so yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
If you went to either side, it wasn't nearly as bad. And I think if you were to continue away from the inlet, you probably wouldn't have as much of a problem. You know, and away from shore as well.
Right.
So.
You're just that one spot. So we were there for like what, 5 minutes tops, maybe 10 minutes.
No, I bet a little bit longer than that.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, I had a good time. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
It was worth trying.
Yeah.
I'm glad I did it.
And we also checked the hulls, both skis. There's no hull damage.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Because that was, I think, another reason why I was a little paranoid. I didn't want to break our ski and sink in the monster's hole.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, all right.
Bye.
Bye.
And the reason why you want to check your hulls for any kind of damage is because, from what I understand, and I will confirm with Lewis when he comes back, he had to grab something from the jet ski, that if something happens on your hull, like the engine mount breaks or something like that, you could sink your ski. So I'll confirm that with the expert, but I think that's what happened. So if you're out there, monster hull, make sure whenever you come back in, you check your hull to make sure there's no cracks or damage. So why should you check your hull after being out there in the monster hull?
Well, honestly, I don't think you really need to. I don't think that you're going to have a problem with damaging your hull. Usually hull damage is going to come from running up onto a rock or something like that. Okay. I think the bigger issue is checking your motor mounts.
Oh, okay. Yes. Checking your motor mounts. Gotcha. Yeah,
because if you think about it, that motor weighs several hundred pounds, and it's only attached in 3 different spots with 6 bolts. Okay. So that's a lot of force coming down when it drops. 6-8 feet. Coming down. Yeah, you can crack something. Yeah, I mean they're made of rubber, so they're made to give a bit. But honestly, jet skis are meant to go over waves. They're not, like chop. They're not meant to really come up out of the water like that. Even though that's how most people, drive them occasionally. Yeah. Keep it occasional. I wouldn't recommend doing it every weekend. Okay, cool. I thank you for clarifying, because I thought it was the hull damage, not the motor mounts. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, guys, so we had a great time out here at Sebastian Inlet. It was an amazing day. Everybody from Florida ski riders, from June's World, everybody's been so helpful, so, such great dudes, and gals too, everybody. It's just been so much fun. So definitely highly recommend it. We're definitely going to do another one of these rides again. And with that being said, here's your pro tips. So for Sebastian Inlet and for riding with these guys, I'd say number 1 is when you show up here to Sebastian State Park, make sure you bring a sand anchor, because they do not allow beaching on the beach here. So if you want to hang out, you need a sand anchor. We prefer the screw type. We have the Sand Shark Sport Pro, and that one works really well. Actually, I think Sand Shark Sport, not Sport Pro, but works really well, and you can keep the jet skis off the beach. You can use that anchor in maybe 6 to 8 feet of water, no problem. All right, pro tip number 2 is when you go out to Monster Hole, just be careful, be aware of your surroundings. It is a lot of fun, but it's also very dangerous out there too. You could easily get rolled, you could hurt yourself, plenty of things. So just kind of keep your eyes out and be careful, but have fun. All right. And pro tip number 3 is when you come on these sorts of rides, just kind of, lose your inhibitions a little bit, get outside of your comfort zone, and, get out there and talk to people. We tend to be kind of introverts, which is, I know, kind of weird because we're on YouTube. I'm a bit of the more of the extrovert in this relationship, if you haven't noticed.
Yep.
But yeah, see, Christine will back that up. But we had a great time getting out there and just meeting new people and shaking a bunch of hands. People from all over the country, different places. Everybody was super helpful and super cool. So we had a great time. So that's going to do it for us today. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know in the comments below. Have you ever done anything like this? You ever been to Sebastian Inlet? Would you tackle Monster Hole?
Nope. Hard pass.
All right. And that's going to do it for us. So we'll see you next weekend.
Now that we are, whoops, too far, too close.
All right.
Hang on. It is so bright out here. One day I want to learn. All right. Go ahead. All right, guys. So being true to myself, I'm gonna show you guys some. What? You can't fly it. Be careful about the wind.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job. I think we're going to Monster Hall first, which, if I'm totally honest, I'm a little freaked out about that, but we're gonna have a good time. Gonna do the things.
So watch out for these Yamaha boys. They got those rooster tails that spray you in the face. Water is not very deep to be sitting this anchor out.
Uh-oh. Okay.
To go take you a little bit further out.
Okay. Well. Huh?
Just thinking about, I hadn't thought about what I was gonna say. So.
Yeah, there's an airplane.
The airplane passes, I guess.
Okay.
Second.